Hello everyone, I am Vaibhav Markal and today's date is 12th February 2021 22. Today I have discussed the topic of life cycle of objects. This is the original video. The life cycle of objects in Java. Here we declare and initialize of objects in Java. Now we will discuss the life cycle of objects in Java. uh, we should have we should know the objects are born, live their life, and then die at the end. There are some steps comes in the life cycle of objects in Java. First step is creation of class file on disk. As you know that Java programs runs on the Java virtual machine. When we compile the Java class, it is transformed into bytecode, which is formed platform and machine independent. The compiled classes are sorted as a class file on disk. The next step is loading class file into memory. After that, the Java runtime finds out the class on the disk, that is the form of class file. Java class loader loads the class into memory, and then Java runtime reads into the memory. Then third third step is looking for initialize the static members of class. Now Java looks for an all initialized static members of the class, such as static methods, static fields, static blocks. You always remember that all the static members of the class do not belong to any particular instance of the class. It belongs to class itself and is shared by all the objects created from the class. Then fourth step is ways to initialize class in Java. A class can be initialized in two ways in Java. First one is when you access a static fields or a static method of class. For example, when you run the main method in class, the class is initialized because the main method is static. And second way is when objects or instance of the class is created using the new keyword. The class is initialized. Then fifth stage is allocation of memory for objects and reference variable. In Java allocates the memory on the heap for the objects and memory on the stack for the object reference variable. Then sixth step is calling of the constructor of class. After allocating the memory, JVM calls the constructor of class, and which is like a method, but it is called only once when the object is created. The object lives its life and providing access to its field and method whatever we want to needs to access them. And then last one is removing of objects and reference variable from the memory. When the accessing of a field and methods are completed, the objects and its reference are removed from the memory by the JVM at the time of objects has dead. You don't have to destroy objects yourself. Actually, when the object is no longer in use, Java runtime calls the garbage collector to destroy all objects. Thus, the objects are born, live, and die. That's all about the life cycle of objects. Thank you.